Hello, my name is Francis Harpier, Senior Environmental Plan and Mitigation Specialist, Caltrans District 7, Los Angeles and Ventura. Today, I want to talk to you about the Liberty Canyon Wildlife Crossing, the biggest crossing for wildlife use only. And a little history behind the wildlife crossing. It used to be the native Chumash using it. And then in 1979, Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy, their comprehensive plan showed that this is the area for wildlife crossing to connect Santa Monica Mountain, the north side and the south side. And if built, reconnecting from Santa Monica Mountains to Los Padres, in that you connect up to Sierra Madre and San Gabriel Mountains, also Los Padres National Forest, and then Simi Hills. There has been impediment, and as the researchers are saying, that 101 has been a great impediment for animal and terrestrial use. This wildlife crossing is going to be on a conservation land that belongs to Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy and their counterparts. And so it's in the right place. The north side is protected, the south side is protected, and then the middle crossing with the bridge is also going to have vegetation protected, native ones. And the proposed wildlife crossing is going to be doing exactly what we want it to be, to transfer animal from one place to another, and also to connect all the places that nearby parks at Santa Susanna Mountains, Los Padres, and Simi Hills. This is the proposed Liberty Canyon when built. That's how it's going to be looking like. Associate Press version of it. And this is how the place look like from the summit of the mountains. And these are constraints, how it have taken us unable to build it. These are type of constraints. And the most important things to the region is also there. But one thing I stress on is habitat extension or landscape extension. Also, it's a rainbow passage for the native Chumash story, which they used to use this place to go to Pacific Ocean and back and forth. Those days, they used to be attacked by animals, but they get safe. It was hard for both human and animals, but now it's hard for animals to cross safely. So built it and make it safe for animal use. And one thing we are afraid is inbreeding that's happened in Los Angeles County, or it has happened in Santa Monica Mountains, mountain lions. You can see the tail has been little thick and hard, and it looks like bent. That's part of inbreeding on P81. You can see it up close. And then people ask, where are other places you're looking for wildlife crossing? Rocky Peak, 118 Simi Valley area, and Moore Park, 118 freeway. And these are also structural consideration. If you do a tunnel, it's expensive, utilities and everything. And also, you have to close the freeway. But if you do overcrossing, you don't have to close the freeway. And before we get to this, we did interim project where we put stones and native plants to direct the animals to use undercrossing to go to the open spaces. This is how it looked like, where you can see the paws going underneath the freeway to the open spaces. And when you build it, that's how it's going to be look like. Here are the target species. See them in pictures. That we have mountain lion, we have bobcat, my favorite animal, we have coyote, mule deer, we have rentit, the bird who have low flight pattern. So if you build a crossing, you can either walk or fly smoothly without any impediment. Daxy-footed wood rat. We have western toad, and then we have western fence lizard. Of course, roadrunner. when we are doing the study, nobody think about them, but we have seen them, took pictures of them, Roadrunner. And then this is going to be a new thing and innovation, that is mobile nursery. So they will plant it somewhere closer to the bridge and carry it to the site, all these plants. That means that you have to have a place near the construction zone to be able to plant native stuff there and then transfer it through the mobile. Also, this is the crossing that we're going to use the beneficial macrofungi to aid plant growth. The macrofungi come from the same area, Liberty Canyon area. And then there will be also installation of cameras that will have a link for motorists to know what's going on. This is a picture that people that propose it and like it, saying an extraordinary mission on extraordinary site landscape calibration. And then it keep talking about more stuff. That is open spaces that we trying to connect. And we are about to end it. Every good road start from somewhere and reaches a place. Liberty Canyon Wildlife Crossing is an example of a good thing to come. Landscape extension, connectivity to the local park lines and forests, the structure that will preserve biodiversity across the region by reconnecting an integral wildlife corridor and historic passage. Therefore, build it and make it safe for animal use. And then I have my own caveat on it, that in other words, build it before I die, or in other words, build it before the animal die. And these are people that matters, that work on the project, and they keep working on it until we build it. So credit to all of these agencies and Caltrans staff and friends. Thank you on this note.